Hi, my name is Joe, and in this video we're going to check out the AVA Easy Plus attachment for concrete. So we're going to get my mom's driveway clean. It's got all that stuff from the trees that fall down on it, so we're going to check it out, see how well it does. I did a review on the machine. I just posted that video, so I'll put that link in the description as well, doing actual car detailing with that. So I will go ahead and get this on and see how it does. Okay, as you can see, this driveway is pretty filthy. Yes, mainly because of these trees that overhang the driveway. But it's fairly dirty. But this new pressure washer with the concrete attachment should take care of it. Kind of curious to see how good it gets everything. We're going to find out. Okay, so we'll go ahead and turn it on and get after it. Love the way that sounds. Yeah, I guess like if you get dirtier parts, you just hold it over it and it gets it. First time I've used it, so you gotta kind of watch it. You don't want to put too much pressure, it looks like. Let it do its job itself. Let's try this way. See if I get more coverage. Still do the same. Job, but I'll get more coverage doing it that way. Yeah, I like doing it that way better. Tends to get more coverage of it. And you can see this is one of the dirtier parts. And of course, after I do this, I'll probably hit it with the turbo nozzle just to kind of rinse it off. And it's kind of learning as I go here. Because the car wash, I already knew about it, so that wasn't really a learning experience. And the dirtier parts, so I got to keep going over because it's really filthy over here. And my driveways don't have all this because I don't have all these trees by me. And I wash my car a lot, so it keeps the driveway wet and soapy. I have a what they call a broom attachment for my Ryobi, and it's got 3 sprayers that spray straight down, and I use that also for the undercarriage of my car. But they're spaced out pretty far, and it takes a long time to use because you got to keep going back and forth to get the spots where the sprayer is missing the gaps between them. But this spins around in a circle, so it gives more of a coverage area. So it's a much better design. Yeah, this is getting it good now. So it's just a matter of learning, trial and error. There's not always a right or wrong way, but sometimes there's a better way. Yeah, the spin design is a lot better than just a spray down for a job like this. So I've done patios and driveways before just with the turbo nozzle, and that takes forever. So you just concentrate on one spot at a time. This has got 2 sprayers under that spin, so it's double the sprayers and it spins, so it's just more coverage. But after the car detail I did yesterday in this, Yeah, this is the pressure washer to get. You know, for around the house and stuff, as well as your cars. Highly recommend. I've been washing cars since I was a teenager. I've always wanted to keep my cars clean and shiny, waxed up since day one. Yeah, this would have taken a lot longer with the other one than what I was doing before. It's better. So you just need to go really slow with this. Do less passes. Oh wow. Yeah, so I got that in like 2 passes versus the multiple passes. But like I said, that's what you gotta do sometimes, is try different things, see what results you get. This is definitely getting the job done faster too. I'll probably still be back in that first part. It would have been cool when I got my drone up for overhead down shot and did a time lapse, but didn't have time to do that today. Also, so the whole unit is $355, but if you think about it, I mean, to cut through maybe a couple uses, maybe even one. I mean, you spend that on a company coming out for a power wash job, and you do it yourself with this easy. Why spend the money? You can do it yourself. And one thing too, I know that I didn't mention this in the other video, but this handle, if you look right here, there's a little black button right there. And if you hold that, part of the trigger, the way it's designed is it's no pressure on the trigger to hold it in. So I know a lot of people might think they might get fatigued or, you know, but now if you're holding it like, you know, over there, that's what that's for. It takes the pressure off your grip, so all you're really doing is holding it, as long as you've got that part squeezed in. But it doesn't take anything to squeeze it in. But again, the video I'm talking about is why I upgraded my pressure washer. So I'll put that link in the description. You guys can check that out. I'm just blown away by this machine though, how good it does. $355 is a pretty good price point. I mean, for what you're getting. And that's just incredible. I'm sure people want to see that. Let's do that. I didn't want to get my camera wet. It's kind of like a lawnmower, kind of overlap a little bit. When you're cutting grass, you overlap. So same reason. And I'm sure there's probably a cleaner that I can get for the driveway. I know they're sealant, but this is just water pressure. Seems to be more than enough. But if there's like a good soap or shampoo or whatever you would call it for concrete, you know, let me know in the comments. I might, you know, try that out. But for now, we're just going to use water pressure. Thought I'd take a break here. Have some Bum Energy, one of my favorite energy drinks. It's only got 112 caffeine, so it's just over a cup of coffee, nothing too crazy. Who doesn't like root beer? I don't know. But yeah, we're making progress. You can see it's still got almost got half of it done. So. Well, after trial and error, just slow and steady is pretty much the best way to get it when you have it that dirty anyway. The lighter parts were so bad, but there was a lot of dirt from those trees. So now, well, I got the whole driveway done, but I still got stuff on there, so I'm going to use a turbo nozzle, spray that off, get it cleaned up. I'm going to do the rest of it here now with the turbo nozzle. Get the parts around the edges, maybe cracks, and spray it off, clean it off with the turbo nozzle. So then we'll be. Well, I have to say, after the car wash and the driveway power wash, I mean, I don't know if you can see it with the sun. We did a really good job. So I would definitely recommend anyone who wants one of those, get that one, the AVA Easy Plus. Anyway, go ahead, like, subscribe, share. Maybe somebody else will need that and want to get a good power washer. So other than that, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks.